Hello guys, so all important points which we have to note while attempting a partnership final accounts question. First, in format, make sure that you are writing books off properly. Thereafter, debit, credit in trading account, profit and loss account, partners capital or current account. And do not make mistake of writing debit and credit in your balance sheet being a statement of financial position. Second, let us discuss some important items given in the trial balance. 1. Carriage goes to trading, carriage inward goes to trading, carriage outward goes to P&L. Second, loading charges goes to P&L being a selling expense, unloading charges goes to trading being a purchase related expense. Next, only royalties goes to trading, royalties on production goes to trading, royalties on sales goes to P&L. Next, dock charges goes to trading and warehouse rent goes to P&L. Works manager salary goes to trading. Works means factory, hence being a factory expense it goes to trading. Wages and salary, first word being wages, it goes to trading. Salaries and wages, first word being salary, goes to P&L. Import duty goes to trading, export duty goes to P&L. In case of trade expense, please check the trial balance. If it has sundry expense, general expense, miscellaneous expense, office expense, then trade expense goes to trading. Otherwise, it goes to P&L. Then, in trial balance, if general reserve is given or reserve fund is given for final accounts topic, it goes to balance sheet liability. Then, provident fund goes to balance sheet liability. Interest on provident fund investment goes to balance sheet liability, provident fund investment goes to asset, and provident fund contribution goes to profit and loss account. In trial balance, if outstanding or prepaid items are given, then they will go directly to the balance sheet. All trial balance item has one effect: outstanding expense, balance sheet liability; outstanding income, balance sheet asset. Prepaid expense, balance sheet asset; advance income, balance sheet liability. So these are some of the important items given in the trial balance which you have to keep in mind while attempting your final accounts. Now we discuss about the hidden adjustments. Adjustments every one of you have already revised. Let us discuss some hidden adjustment properly. 1. In trial balance they have given you 10% bank loan 10,000. And say interest on loan given is 500. So we calculate interest on loan for the year, okay? And suppose if that 10,000 into 10% for full year comes as 1,000, and interest paid is 500. So the remaining 500 is considered as outstanding interest, and then give two effects of outstanding interest. One, add to interest and balance sheet liability. Similar way, you may have hidden adjustment of 10% investment. Okay, so here suppose 10% investment 10,000. So we calculate 10,000 ka 10% 1,000 as interest on investment, and then we check in the trial balance whether have we received any interest income. We subtract that, the balance is considered as outstanding interest, and that's outstanding income. So two effects is add to income, balance sheet asset. Similarly, advertisement expense they have given you. So now that being a deferred revenue expenditure, it was advertisement expense bracket say 5 years 10,000. So 1 year expense is 2,000, that comes to P&L. Remaining 8,000 is considered as your prepaid advertisement, goes to balance sheet asset. Similarly, they may make some changes, like suppose you have a financial year ending on 31st March 2024 and advertisement expense made on 1st October 23 for 5 years. Okay, amount is 10,000. So 10,000 divided by 5 is 2,000 a year. But you have made advertisement expense this year, October 23. So October 23 to March 24 comes to 6 months. So 6 months expense will be how much? 1,000. So 1,000 will go to your P&L, and remaining amount will be considered as your prepaid advertisement and goes to balance sheet asset. Thereafter, you have to be careful with other items, like suppose they give you any expense account, like example salary. So salary bracket 10 months, amount 10,000. So 2 months is outstanding. So 10,000 divided by 10. So 2,000 is outstanding salary. Add to salary, balance sheet liability. Then they may give you salary. Bracket में they will write for the year ended 30th June 2024 and your trial balance ends on 31st March 24. Then in that case, after March, April, May and June, this 3 months falls in next year. So next year salary paid in this year is considered as your prepaid salary. So prepaid salary is, suppose amount given to you is 10,000. So 10,000 into 3 upon 12 equal to 2,500, known as your prepaid salary, less from salary, balance sheet, asset. And one more type of hidden adjustment is, say, salary. Bracket may they will write up to 30th June 2024. So now you're paying for 12 months which are ending on 31st March 24 plus for 3 more months of the next year. So total you are paying for 15 months. And out of this 15 months, 3 months salary falls in next year. So what is your prepaid salary? 10,000 into 3 upon 15. That is equal to 2,000. Alright, so you have to be careful when they use in bracket for the year ended, means it is paid for 12 months. So you divide by 12 and number of months prepaid you multiply. And when it is the word used up to, means you are paying for 12 months of current year plus additional months of the next year. So be careful with this hidden adjustment: loan, investment, advertisement and expenses. Alright, thank you.